Micheal Freeman has been free of drugs and alcohol for 1 year.
My walk with Christ began a little over a year ago. I was as down as a person could be and left my house. I was actually on a one-way trip. I wasn't planning on coming back. I had my will made out, and I ended up at a place called Celebrate Recovery. It's a place that does a Christian 12-step program with a biblical process and biblical comparisons. I was a pretty wasted puppy, had lots of alcohol, lots of drugs in my system, and when I left my driveway, I had no clue where I was going. I woke up in front of Celebrate Recovery. Never been there before. So it was a Christ thing, and he slapped me in the head.
And almost in an instant, Micheal was lovingly embraced by the staff of Celebrate Recovery.
I went inside, and the people loved me there. I still was pretty upset, pretty angry, pretty down in life. Understood their message, but didn't really know what was happening there. I didn't know why I blacked out from my driveway to right there. I knew something had happened, but wasn't really sure.
You were thinking about suicide.
I was thinking of suicide by way of doing something very drastically bad to many people, and the police happened to come and kill me. That was my thought. That was my plan. I was in a very, very, very dark place.
You spent years drinking.
Yeah, over 50, doing drugs and alcohol.
What did it do to you during that time?
I think I was so inebriated and drugged up most of the time that nobody knew who I was. I was a very functioning person. I mean, I was successful in many areas of life, but I always had this anger inside of me and never knew what that was, and that was the reason that I kept drinking.
During his addiction, Micheal hit rock bottom time and time again.
I got extremely high. I had some really wonderful successes. I've done many, many things in life, been a very successful businessman. But the lowness that I had, not the thought of suicide, but wishing that I would die many, many, many nights. And then getting up the next day and doing the same thing over and over and over again.
But that was yesterday, and yesterday's gone.
Just had my very first Christmas and New Year's sober.
How did that feel?
Yeah, oh, amen. It was, it brings tears to my eyes just thinking about it now.
Well, if you're battling an addiction right now, Micheal offers this message of hope.
God forgives. And to understand that he forgives so we can forgive ourselves for all of those things. We're drinking, our addiction is caused by something outside of just the good taste of alcohol and the good taste of drugs. There's something else that caused that. So reach out.
How is your life today, Micheal?
My life today is so full of blessings, and I realize each and every one of them. Oh, granted, I still have ups and downs. No matter how much alcohol I drink, no matter how many drugs I did, I couldn't get full, Jerry. I couldn't get anywhere. It just didn't matter how much I consumed. Now, with Christ in my life, I am full. That living water is very true. Through him, you can walk a walk that is dignified, morally right, morally compassed. You can get your family back. You can get your life back. There is hope after the hurt. Through Christ, there definitely is hope.
With faith, nothing is impossible. Without faith, nothing is possible.
Amen.
With Micheal Freeman, a real survivor who's making a difference. I'm Jerry Damon.